Truth be told, I never wanted to play that role. A heart of gold was tainted by every friend or foe. I'll make it known, I always wanted to reach this mode. What's undisclosed, my kind nature won't be opposed. I gotta go, get out the way or become the road. A stepping stone, my 10 toes will be your home. I'm on a roll, no way that I could back down now. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. They done made me hit the kill switch. Rather play.
It's your boy SoCast TV Million. I'm back with another one, and we're gonna let Richard Hart give his Bitcoin and crypto price prediction for 2023. Make sure you like and subscribe.
People are so stupid. There's only two people that get rich in cryptocurrency: founders and holders. And the traders all get liquidated and annihilated over and over and over and over again. Bitcoins try, okay?
Yeah.
Let's do peer-to-peer digital cash. Does anyone use Bitcoin as peer-to-peer digital cash? Nope. No, they don't. Why? Man, one time I waited 3 hours for a confirmation, a single confirmation. And you need 3 to 6 to transact.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like,
Well,
so this
I
is
think
what
Bitcoin-
a Poisson
yeah.
distribution looks like.
Bitcoin itself is whether it becomes a payment system, whether Lightning becomes all it
That ship sailed.
could be.
Sailed.
Okay, well let's.
You want to know
let's
what
talk
the
about that.
BTC ETH chart looks like? Okay.
Let's
for you
go back to
people doing
Lightning
it at home.
before you get away from it. Let's go back
Sure.
to Lightning. Why is that ship
Yeah.
sailed? Let's talk about that.
Ready? What do you want to
Yeah,
use
let's-
crypto for? Getting rich.
Ask you that. Back to the question. Binance creators, what does that do to
Good.
crypto as a
Great. Dump it. Sell it. Sell all your coins. Make a new bottom.
whole? So you feel
Weekends.
that?
Get out. Sell all your coins. Let's go. Give me a capitulation wick.
What do you make of this Binance proof of reserve removed from their auditor's site? Do you think there's anything there?
Do you care what an auditor you've never heard of says?
Heard of?
It's like, oh, I've never heard of them. Cool.
2023, Richard Hart's official predictions. Is
$11,000 Bitcoin will have been hit.
Okay.
I mean,
In
it would be
2023.
basically, usually what happens is the Fed pivots. The Fed uses laggy indicators to decide what
Yep,
policy they're going
yep.
to execute
All comes in piling
because of
behind
the
them.
lag, and they will not stop raising interest rates early. They won't, because they tried it once before in the 70s and it didn't work, and then they had to turn it back on and go up to 19%. And
Right.
they had to take
Well,
interest
that's
rates to
Volcker.
19%. Right. So, well, Volcker took it to 19, but his predecessor was the one that did the fake out. I can't remember his name.
Exactly. Yeah.
Um,
Greenspan.
So,
yeah.
no.
Greenspan
That
after.
was far later. Yeah. So
Who was the guy before?
the issue is, his name started with an A. Who cares? So the trick here is the Fed has told you as clearly as they possibly can, they're going to keep raising rates to hit their 2% inflation target, period. They've got a dual mandate. Their mandate is 2% inflation.
But he only
and
gave us
people have
75
jobs.
for next year.
Everyone's
70
already got.
He's
Yeah,
only
but
going to
look-
give us 75 for next year. But that still is going to hang around a high interest rate, even if you go lethargic on no interest rate changes. That's
So
still
you're
damaging
telling me
to the
that like
economy.
2 days ago he went up 0.5%, but over the next 365 days he's only going to go up 0.75%? I don't believe that.
That's what he's saying.
Well,
Is
that
that
doesn't fit
75?
his goal of hitting a 2% inflation rate. It doesn't.
My
That
point exactly.
contradicts
So-
the other things that he's saying, which is get ready. He's literally like, get ready for a lot more pain. The markets are going to come
Yeah.
down more. So what he's going to do is he's just going to trade your job for lower inflation.
Yeah.
He's going to put
yeah.
people out of business. He's going to put people out of work. People are going to
I
lose
think
their
that starts
jobs.
coming in Q1 and Q2.
That's
for
gonna
sure,
lower the
these
inflation.
jobs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to lower the inflation. Now here's the question for you. How are you going to make a crypto bottom when everyone's out of work?
Oh, what are you talking about?
So
Why wouldn't
I
you?
don't,
You've got to sell.
every other time crypto has bottomed, it's been in a quantitative easing environment. Crypto's never
This is
bottomed in a
quantitative
quantitative tightening environment before.
Yeah.
So now look, the crypto will bottom first, in my opinion. But until he pivots, stops raising the rates, and
Right.
then we get the actual market crash. So usually people think the pivot saves you. Usually, historically, the pivot
It
is then
kills you.
followed by the real crash.
Yeah. It kills you.
And then you get your bottom 6 months, 8 months later,
Mhm.
and then you go up. So
Yep.
now look, this is uncharted territory, right? So look, if there wasn't so many coins ready to get sold, I would feel better about calling a crypto bottom. But we haven't hit my price targets. We have barely run, we just basically finished up a year of bear from the double top.
All right.
And the macro environment is that they're going to keep raising rates, which is going to keep hurting the prices of everything. And until the pivot and the crash and hitting the price targets, I'm just not comfortable calling a bottom.
Yeah. Okay.
And price
All right,
matters a lot more than timing. So
you feel like it's more somewhere around 11,000, 2023 would be your prediction for where Bitcoin is.
I mean,
it's going to hit the 11,000 mark.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's your number. Okay.
I mean, technically, an 85% drop from 69K is 10,350.
Yeah. What
This is
about
the real
ETH?
math? But in case people front run my calls, I want to give them a little extra leeway and just give it 11K.
Yeah.
11K and pray.
What's ETH for 20?
I mean, ETH already did an 85% drop.
Yeah.
So that's not an exciting call anymore, is it? So if it went back down to 880, that's an 85% drop.
Yeah.
So what's a more exciting call? 600, 400. I mean, technically, its last cycle, it did a 95% drop. It really could do it again. And a 95% drop off of 5K is 250.
Yeah.
So you could see if it does this cycle, what it did last cycle, you could see $250 Ethereum.
Make a clean getaway to the safe